Karibuni sana to my YouTube channel. As usual, this is your girl Praise. Leo I'm going to shoot a very special video about a recipe, one of the recipes that I told you about. And today we are going to make a deep fried chicken using breadcrumbs. Yeah, that chicken that you find in KFC, that sweet, crunchy chicken that you buy from KFC. You can make it in your own house, in your own kitchen. And if the recipes are readily available, things that you can buy from the supermarket, and it's a good meal to surprise your guests with. It's a good meal that you can surprise your family with or make them for a special occasion. So without further ado, karibuni sana. I'm cooking a whole chicken. It's been cut into pieces. Of course you'll cut it according to the piece of your choice, ile size unataka. The next thing I'm going to need is the onion. Just one onion is enough. Whole that you can cut into big pieces, because actually the first step you're going to do is to boil the chicken. So you don't need to cut to very small pieces. The next thing I'm going to need ginger. This is a ginger that I've bought and I've cut into dices, like you can see, small pieces too. The next thing we're going to need is garlic, kitunguu saumu, pia hiyo nimekatakata into small pieces. Then the next thing we're going to need, guys, ni breadcrumbs. These things you find them in the supermarket, zinauzangwa huko. You can also make one for yourself, but hiyo ni process mingi. I'll take you through it some other time. We're also going to need wheat flour, all purpose or ile ya chapati, any can do. The next thing we're going to need is eggs, mayai. We're going to need mayai and rosemary. Definitely, I love rosemary kwanza kwa cook meat. It gives it a very nice flavor. I think those are the things that we're going to need, and of course we're going to need some water to boil the chicken first. So let's begin. So guys, the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to place the chicken on flame and add some salt. I hope you can see well. Adding some salt. I'm going to add the ginger. Some garlic. Yeah, I'm going to add some onions. Zile onions, the one that I had cut into pieces. Then we're going to put some water for chicken. So guys, we are going to boil this with all those flavors. And you can also add some rosemary. Inaitwa tumbukiza. First of all, we are going to make some tumbukiza. Then mix it very nicely. Mix it very nicely. Make sure the chicken is covered with water. And you can adjust salt according to your liking, according to your tasting buds. Yeah, make sure the chicken has enough salt. Then guys, you put it over a flame. Yeah, you can see. Now the chicken is, we've placed it to boil. You can boil it for like 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how hard the chicken is. Kama ni kienyeji, you give it some more time. Kama ni broiler, you can give it some lesser time kiasi, isikuwe very cooked. And then guys, you can put a lid on. And since I don't have a lid, tatumia another sufuria that is equally big, like that. So now guys, we're going to give it 20 to 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, sorry. Like I said, depending on how the type of chicken you are cooking. I'll see you back after 10 minutes. So as we wait for this to cook, to boil, we can be preparing things that we're going to need. to make that crispy chicken that I told you about. So guys, we are back. After 20 minutes, the chicken is already cooked and I've drained the water. The soup that was remaining here, you can store it. We've put it here in the sufuria as chicken stock. You can use it later. Maybe when you're cooking chicken, or maybe to flavor your food, you can use that chicken stock. So now it's about to get messy, you guys, because we're going to be using our hands. Make sure your hands are clean. I've already washed my hands. Or you can use paper gloves, but right now I don't have them. I've already washed my hands. Remember to always wash your hands before even cooking. So the first thing we're going to do is going to be taking these pieces of chicken, as you can see it. This is the chicken, and then you dip it in the flour like this. Make sure that you smear the piece of meat totally and place it in a separate place. So we are placing them there. So you're going to do this for each and every piece of chicken. Smear them. Yeah, it's messy, guys. But it's not a lot of work. And of course you'll leave your kitchen dirty, something that you will clean later. So let's keep smearing them, coating them with the flour. This is the first step. Now guys, I have finished coating my chicken with flour. As you can see, this is the whole chicken. Now place the eggs here. Nishagonga mayai. Mix them well. Mix them. So the next step, what we'll be doing is we're going to put the breadcrumbs in a wide plate, kitu yenye iko wide. And this is the next step. So we take the coated chicken, dip it in the eggs like this. Halafu put it in the breadcrumbs, coat it kabisa like this. See, it's fully coated, and then you can place it in a different clean area. Let's make this kitchen a bit organized. Yeah, like that. Like this. So you take the chicken, place it in the mayai mixture, then dip it in the breadcrumbs. Make sure you cover it completely, and then place it in the tray. See guys, this doesn't require for you to do it when you're in a hurry. It's a good way, maybe you can do it with your family. You can cook with your family. It's good. You can be catching up. You can be talking stories how your day was. It's fun, guys. It's a lot of work, but hey, anything for my family. So you do this until you coat all the pieces with the breadcrumbs, and then I'll show you what to do next. So guys, I've finished coating the pieces of chicken with breadcrumbs, and this is how it looks like. So yummy, you can see, and very classy. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to heat some oil using the pan. Remember, the chicken is already cooked because we had boiled it. We had boiled it before coating it with the crumbs. So you just need to use a pan. You can use a pan to what do you call it? Shallow fry. You don't need to shallow fry. You don't need to deep fry. That's what I mean. So we're going to heat the oil until it's very, very hot, and then from there cooking oil in a pan. It's been some few minutes, so now the mafuta is so hot. You can test to see whether it's hot enough by dropping maybe like a small piece, and see if it brings out that crispy, that sizzling noise, and then you can tell whether the oil is hot enough. So what you're going to do, you're going to use a pair of tongs. And remember, as we said, the chicken is already cooked, so we don't need to cook it for a long time. We just need it to shallow fry for just a few minutes or seconds even. Make sure that one side is cooked before you flip to the other side. See? Make sure that both sides are well cooked. So guys, we have finished shallow frying our chicken. This is how it looks like. So delicious, so yummy. You can serve this. You can make a meal. Maybe you can cook some rice or some French fries to serve with. To maybe make a soup. So for me, I'll be serving it with cooked rice and some soup special soup that I make using just tomatoes and some few spices. And it's very easy, guys. As you have seen, you don't have to go to the KFC or order something that is so expensive, and you can do it in your own kitchen. So guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'm asking you guys to spread the word out there. Share my videos with your friends and talk about my videos with your friends so that you can get more subscribers. And for now, that's all we had for today. So it's bye bye till next time.